Howdy ho and welcome to NEVZGAMING. I'm walking across my bridge to the main hub and then I realised something. Glowberries, they dangle. Now there's lots of things that can dangle and there's lots of things that can grow up, such as stalactites. You've got glowberries, you've got vines of all sorts, shapes and sizes, twisted, crimson, warped, whatever you want to call them. All these entities grow up and down, and we can utilise that with a simple bit of piston pushing, and that's what we're going to do this episode. We're going to collect all the things that grow up, and we're going to collect all the things that grow down and put them all together into a building and collect them all for our luscious profitable businesses that no one has even created yet. So let's utilise that. And I'm thinking a load of buildings on the other side of this lake is where they're going to go. Future preferences. Do you think I should do that? Comment down below. Right, let's start collecting items. Welcome as well to the factory district. That's right. I've put in a road. It's a temporary road. Well, it's not a temporary road. This is what the road is going to be like. We've got paths on either side, and we've used it was black smooth stone, or I don't think that's what it's called anyway. Smooth stone slabs to stop things from spawning. We've got a few torches underneath, and I'm liking it. It's very rustic. It's very dirty. It's very bleak and dark, and it fits in with all the other buildings. These buildings are obviously going to be changed. They're going to be made to look a bit better. Do you know, like we've done to our pumpkin melon farm, to our sheep farm, things like that. They're going to be critiqued. But until we get to that point, it's going to stay bland like this. Now, we're going to not leave it like this. We're going to put in some lampposts, things like that, just to make an ambiance in the factory district. Because at the minute it's very bland, and I haven't yet completed it, but I've started weaving in and out of the buildings. There we go. You can see underneath the sheep farm there. And spoiler alert, this is next episode. Early spoiler, treat yourselves, guys. Moving on. Up here, the pathway goes all around here, all down here, around our sugarcane farm, around our villager breeder, and we have this little building here. Now this little building is where we are going to build our pullers, growers, dangly things. Well, it's all going to go down here and collect in this building here. Now, I've only made it a small building because the things that we are going to be pushing and pulling, we're not really going to need. We may use them as... what's the word I'm looking for? We may use them as extras, added extras, just to brighten up the place, maybe add a bit more detail into things. But we're not really going to need them. But it will be enough for me and to put in some shops for everybody else on the server. So let's get building to our first layer. What is it going to be? It's going to be our first layer. And there we have it. It's actually finally completed. All the inventory. I'm only joking. Jesus, this is only the storage area. It's a low-level ceiling. And we've simply got an automatic sorter behind us. How dare you think that I've completed the build that quickly, that early in the episode. Absolutely crazy of you. There we go again. My phone ringing off the hook. Absolutely terrible. Anyway, this is just a normal sorting system down here. And then outside, let's take a trip outside. Where we'll go up here, up the scaffolding. There we go. See, normal sorting system here. And now everything will fall into that chest, get distributed along here and sorted where it needs to be. Absolutely fan freaking dabby dozy. Right, suppose we better start building a few of these farms. And there's the sugarcane bit done. Now for the redstone. And there's the simple sugarcane farm. We've all seen it before. It senses it growing up, it pushes it off. Right, now for the other side. What else grows up? Twisted vines! Let's get going on to that piece. Okay, I know I said I was going to do a single layer, but maybe I may have just done it double. And would you look at that? It's the twisted vines are there as well. Look, we've got two things going up. Now we just need to put on another level for the things going down. Hello. So let's crack on. In fact, no, stop there. We're not going to crack on. We need to put in a collection system to collect all the goodies while we're here building the next level. Otherwise, we're going to miss out on a load of stuff that we need. And as if by magic, look, we've got our collection system. Simple hopper minecart collecting all the goodies and goodness going into this chest here. I've put some extra hoppers in there just so that it doesn't cause a backlog. And they'll go into there and into our sorting system, which is downstairs. So let's go take a quick look. In fact, have we got a door in here? Yes, we have. So we can put a back door on our building. Sorry, I got distracted by the cat then. If we go back into our sorting system, it should now, in theory, be filling up. Right, let's have a look. Our first one, yes. Yes, there's our sugar cane. That is a good sign. We'll take a piece of that. I said a piece, not all of it. We'll put that in there, and that in there, and there is our uppity duppity, doopity doopity, bibbity bobbity boo. There's our up system sorted. Now we need to work on our down system sorted. That could go so many different ways. Right, let's crack on. Now, before we even think about building our upper layer for our down-growing vines, our down-growing items, I want to see if we can use some shears in the dispenser on a vine in order to, well, chop it, basically. So let's see if we can actually do that right this second. I've already got the dispenser set up on the wall there, and I'm rudely getting interrupted by the trader. In fact, have you anything decent to trade? Let's have a quick look. We've got an orange tulip, a light grey dye, you're selling sand. You're actually selling sand. You know what? Go drown. Don't. Come on then. I'm actually starting to fight now with llamas. Yeah. There you go. Your master's gonna drown. Anyway, back to what we were attempting to do, which is seeing if our vines will grow. If we go one... how am I going to actually do this now? Do we do it sideways? Will it grow sideways? Let's have a look, see. Oh no. Yes. Let's see. In fact, yeah. So it'll grow down here. I need some bone meal. If we go 1, can we add to that? No. Right. Let's go get some bone meal. Right. Bone meal acquired. I think it is time now to test our theory. Can shears in a dispenser trim a downward growing vine? Wait. Can I even bone meal a vine? Do you know what? I've not even tested this. I've not even looked at any of this. This is all theory right now. This is all fun. Let's see if we can actually do it. So quickly before the ground. Oh god, it's grew to the next. It's grew to the next block. That's interesting. So in a space like that, you can actually have 2 sets of vines growing at the same time. That is very interesting. Right, we've got some shears in there. We're all in together right now. Let's see. Bone meal, bone meal, bone meal. No, we can't. We can't bone meal any vines. Can we not add to it? We'll have to come back to this at a later date. In fact, I'm going to stand here and watch. First, I'm going to sleep, and then I'm going to see if this grows down. Can we actually bone meal it? Comment down below if we can. Starting on the second layer for our downers, the things that all grow down, such as glowberries, you've got weeping vines, you've got normal vines, things like that. So I'm wondering if our test, since this is now all grown, I should have just jumped off because I've got a thingy. Will it work? We've got shears in there. We've got a vine in front of it. They also grow round. I wonder, they also spread across the building apparently. So I'm wondering if we hit that now, will it harvest? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. No, and no. Why doesn't that work? Why? Can somebody tell me why that does not work? It should work. There's literally no reason why that should not work. Frustration. But oh well, that means we've got all that means is we can use our glowberries, we can use our weeping vines in this build, and we'll sort something out for the other vines that don't cut with shears in the building. Frustration, because we want these vines, because they can make cobbled moss, or whatever the block is called. So they are really useful in builds. Right, anyway, stop. Let's get back to building the second. Completed. The glowberries are growing, all set up. I've simply used observer and pistons again, but this time I had to use a redstone touch tower in order to get the connection all the way up to the top there. So let's go take a quick look how it's going to work. It's going to sense it from down below. I've given it that little bit extra length using redstone torches, and then just making sure all the pistons fire at once. I've just done redstone all on the top there to get them all bumping. Right, we've got one side done. I think it's time we get onto the weeping vines, don't you? Yeah, boy! Looking up, we have the red vines in place, but I see that we only have a few, so we've got to wait for all of them to grow up so we can put them down. And then, yeah, that'll be that done. I've only put in a few sensors this time around because they do grow quite quick, surprisingly. Quite quick indeed, so we're going to leave it in there. Now we're going to put in finish our collection system off, and then we're just going to sit, wait, collect some goodies, and then go from there. Maybe we'll put some windows in as well. Who knows? It'll be absolutely adventurous. And just like that, folks, we have a 4-in-1 farm where we're collecting glowberries, sugarcane, twisted vines, and weeping vines, or however you want to pronounce it, because, you know, ouch, we all have our own personal preferences. And that's it with this episode. I've added in the windows here. It does look like a little bit of face, but whenever we make something in Minecraft, doesn't it always look like a face? I think it does. Let's go and have a check inside. I've just literally built this and hope for the best. Close the doors in case anything sneaks up behind us, because we've had a few creeper explosions. Not ideal. But oh well, that's the game that we play. So we're already collecting twisting vines, which is absolutely fantastic. We've got, sugar cane is pumping out there in the first chest. We've got some glowberries hitting the sticks there, but we haven't got any weeping vines yet, but which is all okay. So I'm going to end the episode there. I'm going to say a big thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed watching it, because I enjoyed making it for you. I've been NEVZGAMING. You've been amazing. I'm going to say toodaloo, and I'll see all you beautiful people in a few. Goodbye.